Yeah, from Little Kim, the Queen Bee.
It's ladies' night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L tight, keep the rhymes right, yo. I just straight this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that Brooklyn shit alone. So if you say it's on, then it's on.
Bang this in your whips, pack them cold roadie with the chips in the wrist. Here's a French kiss. I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with a hole in it. French kiss. I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance.
It's indeed my pleasure to welcome you to yet another exciting edition of the program Ladies' Night right here on Independent Television. My name is the Empress. Of course, I'm not alone in the studio as usual. I've got some amazing ladies right here seated with me. I'll let them introduce themselves as usual. Let's start with you.
Okay. Of course, I'm your ever-glowing Sea White, and of course, I'm going to do justice to today's topic.
Okay.
Richard Precious, aka Mama P, aka Miss Natural. Although today I'm not natural.
I wanted to say, where is the natural coming from? Okay, and finally we have.
Yes, my name is Asika Constance, but you can call me OB Bags.
OB Bags. All right, yes, we're going to look at a very, very, very interesting topic today. Research actually shows that about 60% of all marriages are preceded by a period of cohabitation. Now, researchers suggest that couples live together as a way of trying out marriage to test compatibility with their partners while still having the option of ending the relationship without legal implications. Now, studies show that about 20% of cohabiting couples end up having children together before they finally get married. Now, today, cohabitation is basically a common pattern among people in the Western world. Now, the big question is cohabitation advised? Is it okay for a man and a woman to move in together before getting married? I'll start off with C. White.
Okay. Just to start with me
yes,
today.
I always love to start with you.
Okay, with what you said so far, I would say cohabitation is not something we ought to advise. Okay. You know, sometimes we think cohabiting is the easiest way to understand our partner. Like we begin to think, okay, if I'm moving into his house, I'll have opportunity to study this man better, to understand him and know the level of his anger, know things about him more. Yes, but sometimes cohabitation, yes, might help you understand your partner. It can give you the opportunity to understand. Why I would say understand, because you guys might not be close based on distance, and you feel, okay, I think I have to move into this man's house so that I will stay with him, so that I'll be able to know if I decide to get married to this man, if I can be able to manage his kind of person. But sometimes people cohabit not because they want it, but based on some circumstance beyond their management.
So why would you actually go into something you don't want? What's the reason?
Yeah, that's why I said it's based on some circumstances beyond their management. Okay, let's take for instance now, young girls who are out there, probably they don't have mother, father, they don't have anyone taking good care of them. And they are just faced with this whole challenges that they can't handle alone. And probably they have an auntie or an uncle who decides to take them in. And based on the fact this is not their mother, this is not their parents, and they will feel like, okay, they are not treating me fine. They are maltreating me. They are torturing me. I think I have to just leave this house. And in a bid to do that, you just get yourself out there and you see a young man who likes your kind of person and would want to take you like, oh, babe, you're pretty. Can you come stay with me? You know, when you think about those kind of challenges you're facing out there, you feel like, since he likes me, let me just move in with him. You know, that's just it.
Mama P, do you toe the same line with her?
I don't even expect her to toe the same line with me, though.
Then what she said, sometimes circumstances can push you into cohabiting with someone. Maybe you don't have a place to stay in, you have issues at your home, normal home, and you end up moving.
Empress is trying to push me to your side because probably we are always at loggerheads, but I think she has a very clear point there. You understand? Situations make people do things that they naturally wouldn't do. Like as kids, there are some things you vowed never to do, but we can't deny the fact that even our viewers at some point have broken their rules just to satisfy certain coincidence and circumstances. So circumstances can actually make you cohabit, but I was waiting to hear her ending point, like, is cohabiting okay
or not?
Or not?
Okay, that was what I just said. I wouldn't say it is okay, but in a real sense it is not okay. But based on the fact I just said, there are some challenges that will make you.
Sorry, let me cut in a bit.
Okay.
English teacher said, let me go with the Yoruba accent, that any word said and a but is added, all the statements before the but does not count. I love the but. It just makes it not work. So if she's saying that it's not okay, but meaning she's saying it's okay. So
No, I think she's saying it's okay in some circumstances, but in some others it is not okay. That's what she's trying to say. Now let's hear Obi Banks. What is your own opinion? Is it okay or not? Don't go into maybe because there's some circumstances.
No, hold on. I will not even go there.
Okay. I just hope you don't go
Now, statistics shows that couple who cohabit before marriage tends not to have a successful marriage. Now you are living together before marriage. I mean, marriage is already long enough. The juice, the sauce, everything is finished already. I don't want to even go as far as saying how long you people started cohabiting or how long it would take before the marriage. I don't even want to tell that line, but I mean, marriage is like, how long? We don't even know. You want to add more to it? We're all humans and everybody gets tired at some point. When you have a particular routine, you get tired of it. Now you've been living together. What's the excitement about marriage? Most people who cohabit don't even go further to get married. You see a woman, she has like 5 kids for a man. They've been living together and they are still not married. Because in their head, they are married. They are living together. So what else is new? Now, I'm not saying don't go and see your baba and spend a day or two, forgive me, or a week or a month if you have to. But packing your things from your parents' house to live with a man who has not deemed it fit to see your parents to say, I want to finally own this girl. I mean, if you like it, put a ring on it.
Okay.
But hey,
I'm not made my stand, right? Okay. Let me just
no, what do you want to go through?
Nothing, but you know, when she was talking, I just thought about something like, I've actually seen people that cohabit and end up well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't want to give instances so I don't invade their privacy or bring them out in public, but popular persons who cohabit and they ended up well. In fact, they are, even in school, my school days, there are people who we knew, they stayed together all through that 6 years. We just celebrated one, they just gave birth. Like, I was even wondering, like, how did they not give birth all these 6 years?
80% out of 100.
No, 80% is, especially in this part of the country. Yeah, even when you even get common just boyfriend. I'm not saying boyfriend is not common, please, it's rare. But you see, the whole Nigeria knows that this is your boyfriend. Yeah. You get, so it's, you're already having that sense of entitlement, like, I'm getting married to him, especially when it's already public. I'm not saying cohabiting is right, but there are situations that put you.
Why are you using but? You just made mention.
Take a stand.
I know. You shouldn't use the word but.
Judge me with my own book.
I just had to.
But there are situations that put you. Okay, let's take a very clear example, because I'm a woman leader in school and I get to see these things a lot.
Yeah.
Some girls come to school because of the kind of background they're from. Maybe they don't have hostel, they didn't apply for hostel on time, and then they're stranded right now. They have no relatives in Benin, they have nowhere to go. She gets, and probably all through the clearance process, one rich man's son's been assisting them, you know, they're all level mates. And then, okay, where do you stay now? I don't have where to stay. Let's move in together. I know someone who did that, and it's been 4 years, and they're still together.
Okay, sorry to
Yes,
cut you
so
short.
I'm not trying to say, hold on.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say that it's good, but circumstances. Just
Like
like
I
if
said
you're not in
earlier.
any circumstances, and you just carry your kaya to go and cohabit,
It's not advisable at all.
Okay, may I say something? Like, we always have a reason for things we do. A thief has a reason. A kidnapper has a reason.
Yes.
In your head, everybody has a reason for whatever decision they want to make.
Yes.
So, if you are saying you are suffering and cohabiting or moving in with a guy is the best thing to do, I'm saying there are other options.
I would
told me that when a gun is being pointed at your head, it's not just talk and be killed.
Okay.
There are so many other things you can do at that point.
I've gotten to the point of my life where I don't buy that school of thoughts that people have reasons why they do things.
Yes.
A thief has reasons why they do things. A prostitute has reasons why she's prostituting. So therefore, she could have other
you just
options.
said
No, hold on.
Yes,
I'm trying to make a
exactly.
point.
Okay.
I've gotten to the point where, trust me, you don't know the depth of reasons these people have.
Yes.
Exactly. That's the point. There are some persons that will tell you their story. You advise them to come steal
Precious,
from you.
I'm only
So,
saying,
hold on.
look
No, I'm trying to make
The
a
point
point
is,
here.
okay, I think I have to just come in here, sorry, do. But, Obi Banks, I have to make you understand this. Yes. Just like you said, people have reasons why they do things.
Yes.
But you ought to understand that what may work for A might not work for B.
I get it.
And based on the fact we are all different human beings, you might be this kind of successful person and all your life you've not gone through pains.
Yeah.
And you will not feel it when someone going through pain comes up and tell you that.
Don't say you will not feel it. You have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay, let me use that idea
of the kind of pain people go through. I am against cohabiting. I'm a woman leader and I have a lot of girls.
As a woman leader there.
Oh, thank you very much. if I hear you spend some certain hours in the mountain, I'll ask you, as if it's a bad price. But you see here some circumstances, and do you have just kind of situations where a boy constantly rapes a girl every night that he claims she's his girlfriend, yeah? And then she can't say no because he's my boyfriend, but I could have still said no and left, but I have no place to go.
Yeah, so you just
she's
have to
enjoying the
manage.
beating, she's enjoying the pain. You think she wants to be there?
Yes.
But you won't say yes. I totally disagree with you.
No, that's not true.
I totally disagree with you. You wouldn't say yes because if there is other alternatives for
She'll
her,
leave.
she would gladly leave.
Why do you think some
she
ladies
felt
would gladly jump out of an abusive relationship without thinking twice? And be wondering like, but you dated this guy for 7 years.
7 years.
How come for
They
this?
didn't have any option.
And this option, the moment an option comes,
You grab it.
she's
Precious,
done.
no.
So we are not trying to say that
You just
cohabiting-
said the
No.
moment an option comes.
Yes.
I'm saying that option has been there.
No, it
she
hasn't.
just did not
Let's be
see
factual.
it.
No, it just emerged, and she took the opportunity. I'm not trying to say personally, cohabiting in every form is a sin.
It's a sin.
We Nigerians
If you want to go from biblical aspects, it is also a sin.
Marriage
Culturally, it is a sin. I mean, traditionally, it is a sin. So we should understand this.
It is not right, but circumstances have placed people in positions where they can't even help themselves.
Okay, I want
So
to
let's not
ask,
sound judgmental, rather
why
let's
is it
educate
culturally
people.
wrong? Because you just said it's okay for you to spend a night, spend a month. But why is it if it's okay to spend a month, then it's okay to stay forever?
No,
I think she has an answer for that because she actually said that. No, she has an answer for that.
Like a month, that's like hyperbole. I can say like a month, like a year. It doesn't mean I actually mean a month. Okay, why did I say nobody is saying you should not spend time with your lover? Because
No, you said night.
okay, yes,
The steps you actually staying in the house.
Okay, I think
hold on.
Hold on.
Because you see, times are changing.
Okay.
In the days of old, a woman would just with the family. You just back to your husband's house. It's that day you will know this is your husband and this is where he stays. But we don't live in that era anymore. There are psychopaths and sociopaths walking around the streets. So you cannot get married to a stranger. Why did I say a night? Judge me if you may.
Okay, yes, I will. Nobody's judging
you. have
you.
to understand the person you are going to get married to.
She's
so
trying
you
to
do not have to stay a year to understand that person. That's what I'm saying. It's advisable you
Actually,
spend time together.
I don't think even a year. There are people who get married and they're still getting to know the person they're married.
No, you have an idea.
A long time.
No, you will definitely have an idea. Even cohabiting, even cohabiting before marriage, whether you like it or not, it's still not marriage. Once you marry that person, you will see things you did not even see when you guys were staying together. So that's why I said, nobody is saying you should not spend time. I'm not saying don't go and spend the night or spend the week, like I said.
No, I think what she was trying to ask was, you saying traditionally it's not okay. What's up? Is it okay for?
Okay, I didn't say traditionally it's not okay.
Culturally.
Culturally.
Basically, that's the point everybody is making. Culturally, religiously,
And all of it. But
That's
what everybody has in mind.
Why is it not okay? That's what I want to hear.
Okay.
Why isn't it
Let me
okay?
come in.
Okay.
I think Nigerians, they are very religious people.
Yes.
You understand? Even before, if you ask a lot of
Okay, let me
us,
say we are very,
Yes.
religious people.
if you ask a lot of us, when did you repent? They'll say along the line, because we woke up to morning devotion. So that is it. Biblically, I don't know if there's any Muslim here, but biblically, okay, some of our viewers are Muslims. Biblically, we know that marriage is honorable bed. Undefined. And also, we know traditionally a certain amount of money be given to your parents, your family, before a man is allowed to take you as his own. And then, those days it's more honorable. So those days, some cultures have the habit of spreading white sheets on the bed, so that when the man comes out, they bring the white sheets to show that
Say
there's love.
I doubt if anybody does
So that's why we are saying traditionally, we are just hitting it traditionally.
Exactly, that's the
if we
point.
want to be factual, you understand, at some point we break rules when it comes to love. Even when we know, okay, this thing is not too clear, but I love this dude, man. I need to see him today. I think that's her point, but don't just carry your kaya and go and stay there and be monitoring the course the entry is for, the food he likes eating.
Okay, and before we are not doing that, we're just staying and getting to learn about him. If you're not doing all of that you just mentioned, you just want to learn how he is.
Then
does he
you
snore when
live
he
with him.
sleeps? Does he wash his clothes by himself?
But you just
does he store his clothes? Does he cook for himself?
Then you go and live with him.
That's
the point
one of
is,
the reasons why people move in.
the
I want
point
to
is,
know how
yes,
he is
you must,
when he's
and
in the
not,
house.
well, let me not use that word must. It is good you understand the kind of man you want to get married to. Because some people wouldn't want to get married to a man that's nice. Some people wouldn't want to get married to a man that wrestles on bed while sleeping. I tell you. So that you don't lost your eyeball.
If you wrestle on bed while you're sleeping, I'm sorry about this, but
things around all this.
Yes.
Even if you enter marriage and you eventually find out this person does this,
but
there are ways you can use.
But some people wouldn't want to even see
women's instincts are one of the strongest weapons in life. A woman is hardly wrong.
Yeah.
If you visit a man once, if you're your woman age, you visit a man once, you know that man. From the lining in his boxers, you know if he's neat or not. As in somehow
you begin to assess him with your eyes.
You just know. Even if you arrange the parlor, you see the kitchen is all messed up. You just know this one just they give me.
There was this story I came across about a guy that invited a girl to his house, and yes, of course, she came visiting like normal. And on getting to the guy's kitchen, the whole place was messed up. Like the only thing that was clean is his kettle. And this guy wants to eat rice now, trust me. She made good use of the kettle to prepare rice for him. You know?
Well, that girl, we need to invite that girl on this show.
And
sometimes it is nasty when you go to a man's house and yes, you're trying to be nice, you want to help him cook, and then you eat dirty.
Everywhere, so
you know, and then I read sometimes on certain blogs where they say that if she came to my house, she couldn't do anything.
Some guys practically save their plates, their dirty clothes.
Hey, they want to give you a trial.
And then invite you.
That's not the best way to try a woman.
Invite you to come over.
I would say that.
Oh, you wear glasses.
That's what I would do.
Of course, she used the kettle to cook the rice.
And when I'm done, I'll wash the kettle just so that he knows that I'm not dirty. I just don't want to thought you were...
The funny aspect of it was he actually thought going to the social media to publicize it would be the best option for him, like to publicize it. But trust me, the kind of bombard he was getting, he was shocked. He had to go remove it himself. Like, guy, now what did she see? Now she use. But if you wanted her to use pot for you, why did you not keep those things?
But this thing has been trending for a very long time now. Guys leaving their house very dirty, especially
so
unkept, and expecting a girl to come and do the cleanup. It's not nice, bro. Come on, it's not nice. Like, come on, you should
from Mama P to the guys out there.
I think I support that advice.
Still right.
Okay, ladies. Yes, it's still Ladies Night right here on Independent Television. To be a part of the show, simply send a text or a WhatsApp message to the number 0803 872 6759. We're live on Facebook at www.facebook.com/ITV Radio NG. On Instagram, send your comments to at ITV NG. You can also send us a DM or reply the pinned tweet on our Twitter page at ITV Radio NG. And we'll do our best to take as many comments as possible on the show today. All right, I think we have some comments already because, yes, last week we promoted this particular topic. So I'll let Obi Banks, I think you should do this. Take some of the comments.
Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong in checking what you want to buy and hold for a lifetime. I need to check well so I don't make mistakes in life. Mind you, she's also checking not only me. Now, this is from John. Wow.
What buy? Like,
I don't understand. Are we trading?
Okay.
Okay, there's another one. You can spend weekends, holidays, and so on together. Yes. Just enough time to build on intimacy and knowledge. There's too much see finish that comes with premarital cohabitation, but then again, it depends on understanding. This is from Richard.
Okay. I think you were saying like you're supporting what Richard said.
Cohabiting is a sin against God and the body. It's sad that it's the biggest sin, in this generation. God's word remains the standard. Marriage is honorable when the bed is undefiled. This is from Fred and Oma.
Okay, Fred and Oma is actually towing the line of Mama P.
Yeah.
Marriage is perfect
honorable
when the
bed is undefiled.
Okay, and cohabitation actually indirectly encourages defilement. Okay, Mama P, you're about to read one comment.
Okay, Sally, say no. I'm a guy. I don't know what the person wrote there. How am I saying? Anything gotten too cheap is not valid. Cohabiting is the highest. Come on, anything gotten too cheap is not valid. Is that true?
It is not. Sometimes it is not true.
It's not true.
No, it is not all true.
It's not true. No, it's
true. It is the kind of person you are. It is not. I disagree.
It's not true.
Okay, no, let me give an example. Mama P, hold on. You bought this dress.
Yes.
Let me say for 20,000 naira.
Okay.
For instance. Now you bought this watch. Let me say for 5,000.
You're really analyzing her.
Instance. No, it's an example.
Okay, let's watch examples.
Someone comes into your house to say, "Give me either one of these two." Now, which would you give out and which would you keep?
It is what is more useful to me.
What you buy?
Let's not be biased. It is not about the amount. I could buy this for 20,000 naira, but I have 20 of them, and I could buy this for 5,000 naira. And it doesn't what I have. I'm going to give you the dress.
Let me use two dresses.
So indirectly, indirectly.
No, what I was just saying,
indirectly, this is of more importance to you.
Yes.
So that's it. You have indirectly answered the question, and you have indirectly followed that same path.
No, that is not the point. The point is what is
God cannot be valued.
It's not just about how much you got it.
Yes.
What you went
it doesn't really go through
at all. You have 20 dresses. You go through more.
See what I'm trying to make clear.
She could get dresses of 20K.
She's
Like she
trying
has
to say,
many.
she's trying to say that what you get cheaply cannot be
valued. And I totally disagree with that.
Lie.
Yes.
People meet
Case.
inside a bus and just a common high and she's all smiling. In the next one, they're like,
that's too cheaply.
No,
That's not
some
the
guys
case.
call that
It is, of course.
Some guys call that cheap.
cheap.
I just saw in the bus yesterday. Oh, hold on, let me finish my instance.
please say
I
something.
just
I'm
saw her in the
interested in
bus
them.
yesterday. Then the next day we are in Canada. The third day she's in my house.
And before that, we are already talking about marriage.
Yes, some dude be like, don't you think she's too cheap?
Do you live under a
No,
rock or something?
hold on, I don't.
Okay.
I'm a social media person. I see these things daily, and you, of course, you see them too.
Whether
How
you
can
like it or
even
not.
say that
No,
things
Mama,
gotten cheap are not valued.
In 90% of the time, that's the case.
It is not true. I disagree with that.
Let me speak.
This is about your own person.
Okay, everybody
You are
has their
wrong.
own-
No.
This is not about
Everybody has their
everybody.
own
I really
opinions.
no. It is not about opinion.
for
She is trying
you.
to say that
See why it's for you.
90%. I don't agree with that.
Anything
let's not
gotten
cheap.
cheap is not valued.
We've not
That's
done
not
a survey,
true.
so we
Some
cannot
things
say
gotten
it's
cheap. This is
not
about you. This is
about how you want to value
in
it.
Nigeria, in this life, you should stick to some things.
Mama P, this
Some
is
things
this person's
gotten.
opinion. Let's respect his opinion. And let's finish
No,
the
it's actually
message.
someone's opinion, but she
Yes.
took it personal.
No, everybody
Oh
has
my
their own
God.
opinion. To me, something
Yeah.
gotten cheap can be of no value to me.
Exactly.
That's to you.
And that's
Every
why
time
most guys will
it can be
say,
valuable.
this girl was too cheap.
This is this person's opinion. I think Mama P should go through with
Okay,
the
wait,
message.
I think something.
I can't see the message again. It's fine.
Okay, I'll continue.
Okay.
I still disagree because even married couple, after years of staying together, still get separated. Cohabiting is a no-no from Ernest Agbonlaho. Okay, Ernest, you made us argue a little bit.
But it's okay.
No, it's wrong to live with a man you are not married to from Peaceful Peace in Benin.
I just hope the person must be peaceful, though.
99% is wrong to live with the man you're married to.
Yes.
Cohabitation causes see finish, I beg. The romance will diminish. I said it's the juice,
As
the
in,
sauce,
it will
everything will
finish.
finish.
It will dry up.
Dry
Okay.
up.
There won't be that spark in the relationship.
You see,
from
you don't come
Thelma.
back.
Go tell man.
You see him when he comes back from you don't come back. Oh man, no.
Okay.
All right, we've been talking about cohabitation before marriage. Is it okay for a man and a woman who are not yet married to move in together and start living like, yes, they're husband and wife? That's what we've been talking about on the program Ladies Night today. We're going to go on a short break and we'll get right back, so don't go anywhere. Bye.
You chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French kiss, I dismiss all you chicks spit six from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused, and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it. French hits, I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance.
All right, welcome back to the show. The program is still Ladies Night right here on Independent Television. Okay, I still have some ladies in the studio. We actually made a little switch. Yes, we have someone else in the studio. Obi Banks had to step out. But of course, the program has to go on. And yes, we have to be complete on the... Yeah, we have to be complete in the studio. So, hey, someone special is in the studio.
Oh, I'm feeling so special.
Like for real?
Feeling so special. Hello, guys. My name is Miss Naomi, and this topic is a little bit on the edge, a bit, but like C. White, Mama P said, they're going to choke me up, so just wait for it. But
are you serious?
Like for real? You're already telling them we said we're going to choke you.
They're going to choke me up, but I promise. 1 against 2. I can fight them.
1 against 3.
Okay. Oh God, I like. Yeah, exactly.
I need to bring her up to speed.
Okay.
People actually pray not to see me. I'm actually some people's nightmare. You don't want me choking you. Like, you're not going to survive.
No,
just take your point.
But let her be for now.
I'll just let you be.
Yes,
Are
for
you
now.
serious?
But if she gives, no, for real, she just said, she just made it know that
legs out.
Mama P and I actually ready for her. I want to choke her.
Well, when I meant choking, I meant you guys actually want to bomb into my argument. I'm not actually agreeing.
Well, we never said anything like that.
I know my people know.
Okay.
Let's just see what we have.
And her people know. All right, now talking about knowing people. Yes, cohabitation. Some people say it actually helps you to know or get to know your partner better. If you stay in the same environment for a long period of time with that person, it actually helps in some kind of way. Now, I want to get more comments. First of all, before we get Miss Naomi's comment, because I know that once she makes her comments, there will be war. All right, you can be a part of the show, of course. Simply send a text message or a WhatsApp message to the number 0803 872 6759. It's actually scrolling on the screen right now. We're on Facebook as well at www.facebook.com/ITV Radio NG. And yes, on Instagram, you can send your comments to at ITV NG. You can send it via DM if you want to. Also on Twitter, there's a pinned tweet on our Twitter page at ITV Radio NG. You can follow up that thread and yes, give us your comments. We'll do our best to ensure that a lot of comments are taken on the program. Okay, I think this one says, according to the religious, it is not. But with the new trend, it's a normal thing. Sometimes it helps you guys know yourselves better. And the person says, true fact. It's almost like what you'll face in marriage. It brings out the true color of people. And then she says, I am married. I stayed with my husband before marriage, and it helped me in a way because men can't pretend for long. When you move in, give it 2 weeks, characters will start to unfold, but don't make the move a permanent one, just maybe a long holiday. And this is coming from Muna from Lagos.
Yeah.
Let's let Miss Naomi
No,
react.
let me digest what she just said. What
She
Muna
says it's actually okay
Yeah.
for you to move in.
Now, I said I'm going to be over the edge, like I'm going to support and also be against it.
That's standing on the fence.
Now, that's kind of yes. Now, that's a wise decision, my dear. So, Mona said it actually helped her to actually know or get to know her husband more better. Yes, I will agree with that fact. A man can't pretend for long, but a woman can for long. A woman can pretend for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. But a man cannot pretend for over a year.
You've not met some men.
Now,
You've actually
those
not
are
met
men
some men.
that are playboys that actually want
what
to.
are we saying?
Those
We
are
are all
guys.
men. Human beings can pretend.
Yes.
Forget male or female.
Those are playboys that actually want to get something from you in return. A playboy won't play you except he has something to gain from it.
What else does guys want when they want
So,
to give no sex?
if number one, the first thing a playboy wants from you is not sex. He can get sex any other way from any girl. Except hold on a sec. He can get sex any other place from any other girl. Except you just want to toy with that girl or play with that girl. It's a bet.
Okay, let me ask you that.
Hold on a second. I'm not true. I'm not true. I'm not true.
What else can a playboy? So you don't forget about it. Like, what else can a playboy possibly wants from a girl if not sex?
I was arriving that when you actually.
Okay.
So, except maybe there's a bet between friends that if you could get this girl to sleep with you or do that, that's when he does that. But when a playboy wants cash, he knows you're from a rich home. He knows you have a lot. He can actually kneel down in front. He can kneel down in front of millions of people.
You don't turn to Auntie Naomi.
She had to because she's getting her head twisted. He can
kneel down in front of people.
You just made an analysis.
Or even on the main road, just to convince you in quote that he loves you. So what I'm trying to say is that men do not pretend for long, but a woman pretends more. Now, Mona said, according to what she said, that she stayed with her husband just to know her husband more. I see no reason why, if you want to stay with your husband, like for a holiday, or your fiancé that you're getting married to, you went to visit him, stay over the weekend, I see nothing wrong. But as a person, before you do something like that, there's always a reason. For every action, there's always what? A reason.
Okay.
So one do not take decisions.
No, she said her reason clearly that she wants to be a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apart from her, apart from Mona, there are other women who do it and they have reasons for doing that.
Okay.
You understand?
So coincidence and circumstances
can push someone to do what he or she doesn't want to do.
But I'm really curious about, because you already made a front lash like what I'm gonna say. So I'm really waiting for what you're gonna say, like that I'm gonna have to choke you on. You're still not taking your stand clearly.
So yes, let's get.
So what's your stand? Like, leave Muna.
Okay.
Let's get your point. So
that was a comment.
No, we actually want to get your point.
Now I want to take my point.
Okay, better.
Really, see these ladies, they actually want to eat.
No, because you've not. No,
you guys,
we don't want to eat you, but you've not really stated your point.
Calm down,
because you made them know the fact that I want to choke you. Okay.
I'm doing justice to that question, darling. So, as I was saying, it's actually a good thing for a woman to stay or go visit a fiance over a period of time just to get to know.
We're not talking about visit. We're not
that you should just state it clear.
Stay there permanently.
Okay, for me, I would say it's not actually advisable to pack your bag and your baggages, your luggages, and pack them to go stay there.
No, let's be factual here. Cohabiting does not entail packing your bag. Let's be factual. It starts with dropping. Sorry, I think.
Okay, you know, you deposit it.
You purposely drop your iPad, and then you go there. You drop your panties.
You drop your clothes.
Or one bag or one of
your pants off. Your pants off.
And then gradually.
Begin to make a wardrobe.
And gradually,
he makes
cohabiting starts.
And then cohabiting. So, when we talk about cohabiting, and people say it's not nice for you to just pack your load and go there.
It's not something that happens once.
It doesn't. Cohabiting starts from.
It's a gradual process.
Is my hairnet in your house? I can't find it in my house. You say, yes, it's all right. Help me keep it.
Just keep it.
Of course.
Then you go buy another one and keep in your own house.
And then you buy another one and keep in your own.
She has the idea there. Okay. I wouldn't want to say.
I understand. I understand the meaning of cohabitation.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
as I was saying, back to the matter.
Okay.
So the matter is, it's not actually nice or good for a woman to cohabit or stay with a man. But for a particular period of time that you want to stay, it depends. It might be 2 weeks for me, it might be 2 months for me, it might be 3 months for you. It differs.
It could be forever.
It could be forever if you want to life. But what I'm trying to say is, you do not make it permanently. Stay, because there's a word that goes like this: when you're actually absent, it makes the heart fonder. Yes. So when you actually stay with him all the time, maybe you stay 3 months and you think it's time for you to leave.
3 months?
I'm heading somewhere.
Okay, she's heading somewhere.
I'm heading somewhere. When you stayed for 3 months or you stayed for... that's why I said...
For how many months
that's
you can stay?
Said.
That's what she's trying to say.
That is what I said. Wait. Don't get my
points
right.
wrong.
What I'm saying is, you might go stay with a man. What I said before, don't make it forever.
Okay, let me just say something here. Like, I think what Miss Naomi is trying to say here is good and fine. Cohabiting is not a sin. It is not bad. It depends on how you really want. You might decide to stay with him for 2 weeks. It depends on what you want.
I was about asking Ms. Naomi, is cohabiting, do we have temporal cohabiting and permanent cohabiting? Because she kept saying forever.
Actually, we do.
Do we have temporal cohabiting?
Yes.
Yeah, they have temporal and permanent.
When you say temporal,
what is the time range for temporal cohabiting?
Okay.
We don't have.
No, I wouldn't say there's any specific time.
Let's not mistake holidays and cohabiting.
Yes.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
It actually is the
same.
same.
It's the same
thing. To me, it is not the same thing. It is not the same thing.
Let's not get ourselves.
2 days. 2 days is just a visit.
No, it's not just a visit. Come on, a
2 days
visit. No, come on. Don't do this.
2 days is visit.
No, see.
No, you would have said it's part of cohabiting.
Like a month.
No, a visit is. I came to see him. I spent the whole day. He's off at work today. We're spending the whole day together. And I need to get back home. I'm off. That's a visit. I want to do holidays.
Let's assume it's not your guy. It's just your friend you're going to see.
Yes.
You stay for 2 days. You don't call that a visit.
I'm going on holidays. I've gone on holidays that I spent
2 days.
just
2 days.
It's
just a short holiday.
I don't carry my bag.
It's just a short holiday. Yes.
And you're just on
2
a short
days.
holiday.
Yes.
2 days.
It's not enough for me.
Come on, people go to
Oh,
Nigeria
good.
and spend.
What am I doing in 2 days? I can't. If it's not more than, if it's not
up to
at
1
least
week.
a week, it's
Okay.
not. It's not. It's a visit.
I won't call it if I go visit my fiance and I stay for 2 days, I don't see it as I haven't visited him.
Okay, for you, you've not seen it as visit.
I've not visited.
I like that. I like that.
So what I wanted.
You ought to make it 1 month, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for you to know you visited.
If I'm traveling to see someone, I'm leaving my comfort zone. I'm leaving my parents' house that I'm traveling. I should be able to say, I will not be around. I'm going somewhere. I'm traveling for 2 weeks. Then I'll be back.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, that's a holiday.
Yes. I'll travel for 2 weeks, then leave. stay out of, maybe stay 2 weeks in my father's house, then I come back. That is it. It's time to.
I think I get what you're trying to say here now. Again,
wait.
You're indirectly sharing.
No, I'm not.
No, see,
I'm trying to make a point
in
here.
this place right now, it's ladies' night,
Yes.
so permit us to be
Yes.
like this. See, everybody has their stand here.
Of course.
You understand? Let me just know your stand. I don't understand this your.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm being controversial right now.
No, you're not being controversial.
Of course I am. I'm against. I'm for it.
Okay, she's on both sides.
I'm on both sides.
She said no. That's what she's trying to say, but she is not.
Biblically,
you guys just want to eat.
Yeah.
Already she made it known to them. So
I'm making the wise decision of being on the fence.
Empress, don't sound that way. I'm not trying to eat Naomi, but you don't make me expect
Sorry,
a plate
darling.
of fried
Miss
rice.
Naomi.
Whatever.
okay, whatever, like that.
Expect a plate of fried rice and then you're serving beans.
Okay.
She made me expect something so large, like probably she
Okay.
good and did a lot of research. See, let's call it spade a
It's
spade.
spade.
Hey there,
You get,
I'm waiting.
either you're saying cohabiting is
Is
right,
right
or
or wrong.
cohabiting is
It's
wrong.
wrong. Okay.
Let's not try to deceive ourselves. We know what cohabiting is.
Okay.
However, we try to paint it that
Cohabiting is still
days,
cohabiting.
stay 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Cohabiting is
Cohabitation.
cohabiting.
And that's
Yes.
it.
Do you understand? What
No,
the bank says,
Miss Naomi.
there's nothing wrong in spending a night or two, a night, and then you go back to your house. Yeah, all of them are to avoid see finish. Permit me to use
course.
the
Of course.
local language. Abi, so if we are saying that it is not right, we are saying it is not right. The
And
only point where I was trying to divulge a bit when Obi Banks was here was she was so stern, a little bit judgmental, like
Yes.
you have no reason. No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to say you have reasons. A lot of persons are homeless out there.
That-
Those
like I
people
said
you
earlier.
see in GRA, sorry to say, GRA, most of these girls are actually homeless. So I stopped judging a long time when I did some field survey. I just stopped judging people generally. Now, if it's on that ground, I can say you don't have any right to judge and permit them to cohabit since they have
Yeah.
no option. But I always advise, can't he raise money for you to rent an apartment? For
Yeah,
you
but
after a
sometimes
short
they
time?
don't. So
You
based on the
understand?
fact that they
Some guys
cannot.
will not say, instead of me to raise money, this guy has really been good. Why not I just use that money to pay her?
Get
diary?
the- yeah, exactly.
I've seen that. Actually, okay, let me not use that instance.
I think there's
Or
something you wanted to
privacy,
say, huh?
privacy. So I'm asking her directly, so I know her stand.
It actually helps you to get to know your partner. According to the message Mona sent, that it actually worked for her. That she gets to know the kind of person that her husband is.
Okay.
Now, that's why I said my own reason for cohabiting and
Might
your
not be your own
own
reason for
is
cohabiting.
a different ballgame. You understand? So that's what I was saying. It's actually for me, as I would say, it is a bad thing and also a wrong thing.
So what's bad about it?
What's bad? Everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage,
What's the
and everything that has a
disadvantage of this one?
disadvantage has an advantage. Now you're staying with the man you're about getting married to. Maybe you guys got engaged. Maybe you got engaged early enough. You didn't actually date on time, like date in the span of 3 months. And so you just want to get to know the man better off, because since the man actually proposed to you and you love the man enough to say you want to spend the rest of your life with the man. Now, you want to get to know the kind of person he is. So if you say you want to cohabit for a time being, you want to stay for as much as you want just to get to know the man, I see nothing wrong. Then when you're done with what you're searching, your research, you can move over, you can leave. But the most important the most important thing is do not stay in that house until your wedding day. Because according to what Mama P said in her own voice.
I really want to say
Hold on
something
a
here.
second.
Like
According to
my
Mama
heart
P,
is breaking me.
According to what Mama P said, now
Everybody
dear
loves
Macy,
Mama P.
Y'all be careful.
See, let me
No, see,
I want to
I'm
react
using
before I
I'm using
forget.
what you
No, hold on.
said.
Last words on the show. The time is actually running out.
Okay, Naomi, you said, Muna said it helped her to know her husband more. I also need you to understand, and viewers, please learn that cohabiting gives you this sense of commitment, that even if you're suffering, you will not be able to come out.
Yeah.
The moment you and that person start living together, and you even find out this these dirty researches we are talking about, oh, he's a woman beater, oh, he's a drunk, you get to find out this thing, you cannot even come out. And then you see
Why
a lot
won't
of
you
ladies,
come out?
hold on.
You're not married to the man.
Hold on. I deal with girls a lot, and I know what I'm saying. You see, they'll say, Mama, I don't take. We've been together for 4 years. What see people go talk?
Exactly.
Especially these are society that criticizes women. Like anything we do, the searchlight is on us.
Yeah.
Okay, so for you,
what I'm
cohabitation
saying,
is
cohabiting is wrong.
Thank you.
It's completely
See what?
wrong. It's
All right.
a no.
All right, see
it's
what?
a complete
Last
no.
words on the show.
We've talked a lot, but on a more serious note, viewers, cohabiting is not advisable at all. It's not something you should give a try. It's not something we should encourage. But for those people who are already in it, I pray it works for you. But some people who are into it, not because they want to, they just feel like I have no other option, I have no other choice. I just saw myself cohabiting based on some, challenges, circumstances beyond my management. I just have to face it. I just have to bear it. Trust me, you would always get out of it.
Okay,
Thank you.
Miss Naomi, your last words on the show, very briefly.
Do what works for you. Because some people will say it's wrong and some people will say it's right. For me, I would say it's wrong and it's also right. So you do what is right for you, what works for you. Because I might not stay with a man and I'll end up being divorced at the next minute. So you might stay with your husband, according to what one of the writers said. The person actually texted says that it worked for her. Today she's married. So do what works for you, and it will actually help. Because they say different strokes for different folks.
Okay, thank you so much for that comment. Yes, Miss Naomi, it has been awesome. It has been fantastic on the program today, talking about cohabitation before marriage. Is it okay? Is it not okay? Wow, it has been a war of words right here. I personally, I didn't give any opinions because I just want to be on the fence and just listen.
I think I have to find out behind the camera.
You won't find out. Okay, so next week on the program, Ladies Night, we're going to be looking at a new relationship. We're going to dissect this really critically. Would you go for a person you love or a person who loves you more? Who would you go for if you're about to start a new relationship? There are two people, you're trying to pick one of them. Who would you go for? The person who loves you very much, but you don't really love that person as well. But there's another person you like a lot or you love. Who would you actually go for? The one you love or the one who loves you? That's what we're going to be talking about next week. You can start sending your text messages or WhatsApp messages to the number 0803 872 6759. It's scrolling on the screen right now, and yeah, you can go on Facebook or actually put a post there so you can comment on that. It's at www.facebook.com/ITV Radio NG, and on Instagram you can send your comments to at ITV NG. You could also follow us on Twitter at ITV Radio NG. We'll pin a tweet there as well so you can obviously comment. All right, guys, till we catch you next week. Ladies in the studio, what do you have to say? All right, we'll catch you guys next week, Friday.